Hey you viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings episode 7. Sorry, you just heard my chair creaking right then. Right, it's the same day actually as I've recorded the last two episodes and my washing machine's done, I've had some lunch, so we're going to continue on in this recording session and record a bit more. Howie says, as this is usually how it is, each day after school we go to the garage and get engrossed in the work we have to do. Also yes, we now all have jobs within the soaring club. Howie's going to be the pilot. Agea, who is also in the robot club, goes there on some days, but once she's finished there, she comes to the soaring club's garage to show her face. Also on those days, she comes to check Kotori's work and gives instructions like, that's no good, or looks great, and so on. And then finally, a few days ago, g'day, gently, peel it off gently. Okay. Wow. Alright, we got it off. Look, see. Kotori, having peeled the FRP plate from the mould, happily held it out to show us. Alright. You did it. Phew. Without thinking, we all punched the air with a sense of victory. The smooth surface had a glossy shine to it, as the light in the dim light of the garage shone across it. This 200 by 40 cm plate was one of the pieces that would make the main wings. The main wings are 8 meters long. There is a very high risk with making the whole thing in one piece, so they're made in separate pieces that are joined later. Hey, look at this, it's really smooth. So it is, it's a lot different to when I made it. But won't the part where it is connected become weaker? G'day, that's no problem. The place where it joins is layered more thickly, and is in fact even stronger. Now we polish it and add the colour right. Once they're all finished we can connect them. So it'll still be a while before it's complete then. As this plate served to prove if the manufacturing process works or not, and was made more as an experiment. Now 10 more plates the same as this one will be made. It's so smooth already, does it really need to be polished? G'day, because there is releasing agent on the surface, if we don't clean it off, the paint won't adhere to it properly. As Agea explained, she checks all over the surface of the plate. Yep, this is really well made. Of course. Anyway, I put a lot of effort into this. Oh, jeez. Just came up out of nowhere then, did you? It really is well made, that is most fantastic. As if we talked among ourselves and stood before the first result of our work, we all felt a sense of excitement and unity. Already screwing up my words a bit, although it was slow as the production was proceeding smoothly. Let me drink some of my iced tea, got myself a drink here, Sunday again. From tomorrow our end of term tests will begin, so club activities have been stopped for the time being. If we secretly work on club activities and get found out, it could be problematic for us, so we must stick firmly to the rules, which is why we are only meeting at the garage on Sunday. Ooh, a cicadas allowed today. The cicadas are Howie and me, we're on the same page. Which is normal for this time of year. It's already the peak of summer. Once the end of term exams are over, our long-awaited summer holiday can begin. I'm pretty sure at some point there's going to be the beach episode in this VN, because I'm sure I've seen some of the screenshots. Hey, Howie. Is that you, Amane? On my way to the school, I hear Amane calling from behind. This is most unusual. Are you by yourself? I had some dorm mother work to do, the others couldn't wait, so they left without me. Early this morning, Agea had come to the dormitory and had left with Kotori. Those two have been getting along recently. Seems like they finally opened up to each other. You are right. When it's just the two of them, the conversation seems really lively. Yeah, in what way? They must be talking about a glider. They mostly talk about you. Really? I wonder what kind of rumours they've been making up. I can somehow imagine it, but it would definitely be something stupid. Do you wish to know? No, it's okay. Just knowing that those two are getting along is enough. Besides... Howie? Watch those wandering eyes, boy. What is it? Well, you're not in your uniform today, Amane. I think this is the first time I've seen you like this. Oh, you mean this? Yesterday I went back home for the first time in a long time. I went to go and help my dad with his job. Your dad's job? What kind of job does he do? He's an inventor. An inventor? For a moment I imagine a middle-aged man with big thick glasses under white coat, talking in a strange voice while pouring chemicals into a test tube, followed by a big explosion. It's not like the days of Edison. Now it has become a proper job title. Wait a sec, she said she's been home for the first time in a while. So does that mean she usually lives alone? I can't help wondering, but it seems there could be some family issues, so it's kind of hard to ask. It's not just Kotori and Agea, I've been having fun too. What do you mean? With the club. Everyone's so great. Agea is a genius when it comes to making things. She's quick-witted and has an abundance of knowledge. Kotori's patient and keen. I think she wants to fly more than anyone. Aoi, you do a good job of bringing those two together. You're already better than me when it comes to the simulator. If they heard you say that about them, they'll be so very happy. You think so? Yeah, I guarantee it. The reason why everyone can throw themselves into this so fully, without hesitation, is because someone amazing like Amane is here. Amane brushes back her long hair and smiles as if reminiscing about something. Since you guys came, the place is always bustling with activity. It's like Isuka has come back. There's that name, Isuka, again. It's the person who wrote the flight log. What sort of person was she? And also, why does she always talk about her in the past tense? I'm telling you, she's dead. This person, whoever it is, dead. I want to do another test flight soon. Good for you. Oh, sorry, I was just taking a sip of my iced tea. Amane looks far away to a big column of cloud as if she can hardly wait. What's up? Okay, what's up? What's up? Huh, are you here by yourself, Kotori? I entered the garage with Amane to see Kotori by herself, camped in front of the air conditioner looking bored. If you're looking for a Agea, she was called away by one of the members of the Robot Club. Robot Club? Recently Agea has been coming to the Soaring Club more often than the Robot Club. Could that be the reason why they called for her? The person who came to get her had a really serious look on their face, said Kotori lazily. Her face also seemed to say, I don't even want to think about it. At that moment Agea came back. G'day, I'm back. Hey Agea, did you get called away by the Robot Club? Yeah. Have they chucked her out? Because she's now in 2 clubs. What happened? There was a bit of a problem. I should be happy about it though. I also have to think about how the seniors feel. What happened? Oh, yeah, had a feeling. I have to focus on the Robot Club for a little while. What's that supposed to mean? Amane, just for a little while, could you let me take a break from the club? That's okay, but... You say a little while, but when will that be until? Until the start of summer holidays at the earliest. At the latest, up until the Obon Festival. That's about halfway through the summer holiday. It's the qualifying round for the robot contest, is it not? Agea nods. The underclassman team that I'm a member of was just the reserve team, and there were no plans for us to enter, but... Seems there was a problem with the seniors robot, they won't be ready in time, so all of a sudden it's been decided that we will enter. The Robot Club is really popular. There are many members and are divided into several teams to produce a robot that meets the regulations for this year's contest. According to Agea, while helping the seniors with their work, the juniors are also practiced by making their own robots. However, that's only for practice, when helping the seniors is a priority. It seems that usually you can't complete it if there isn't enough time, but this year Agea has been really fired up, when she said they could do something about it. When the problem occurred with the seniors robot, and were no longer able to enter the contest, it was decided that Agea's team would enter. So what about making the main wings? G'day, I'm out of time to work on it directly. I'll come round once I'm done with Robot Club, so would I be able to ask you to do it, Kotori? No way, I'm all by myself. I'll help. If this means that the main wings can't be completed, now is not the time for me to be doing pilot training. Yes, please. I'm really sorry. Well then, I have to head back now. Agea made her apologies and left the garage. There was an awkward silence in the garage. What is it with her? She just says whatever she likes. That's not how it is. She was a member of the Robot Club to begin with. But things were going so well. Amane, while Agea is away, can I help Kotori? Yeah. Amane? No, I think that shall be fine. Let's do that. Amane seemed kind of annoyed, then went back to her usual spot, sitting in front of the drawing board, and after that, she didn't say anything. Are we going to find that the club comes under intense strain? because Agea is the glue that holds it together. On the first day of the exams at the end of the first term, the sunshine that we'd had for the last few days changed, quite unbelievably, into really heavy rain. What's the term for that? There's a term for that, isn't there, in literature, and just storytelling in general, for when you use a change of weather to reflect a change of mood. What's the term for it? I've forgotten what it is. This will be my first exam since I come to this school. I've never been against studying, so I was quite confident, but when it came to these specialist subjects, I struggled because I didn't even know what kind of questions would come up. Okay, time's up. Hold down your pencils. As the answer sheets were collected, so that's the end of today's exams. Go straight home without taking any detours. You have exams tomorrow too. That's what the teacher said, but I brought my lunchbox. How did you find it, Agea? G'day, well it was okay. I found it really tough. I'm betting it all on tomorrow's English exam. I'm no good at English, even though I'm Aussie. As always, Agea was chatting with our classmates and taking her bag with her, left the classroom with some. Agea, I followed her out to the hallway and called out to her. You going home? Yeah, there's something I need to do. How about you? I'm going to swing by the garage. I see. Agea, are you... Agea, what are you doing? G'day, sorry, you go ahead. What is it, Owie? No, nothing, see ya. Okay, I'll do my best in tomorrow's exam, she said cheerfully as and waved her colourful orange umbrella around as she chased after her friends. No, we've not seen you for a while. I forgot what your voice was. It was like, a nerdy voice. Aren't you going with her? But it's you, Marbo. It doesn't matter, does it? Whether we leave together or not? Yes, it does matter. Lately you guys have been together all the time. You're getting so clingy, it almost makes me feel sick. We're not getting clingy. You are, yes you are. You said something about the something or other club, didn't you? What are you sulking about? It's the fact that you can't join us? Who want to hang out with you guys? Don't spit into the hallway. I thought there was something strange going on. In the past you told Agea you liked her, but she turned you down, didn't she? Without realising I kind of stiffen up. What do you know about that? I heard it from Agea. Can't believe it. Despite that, you're hanging out again. If you were to ask someone who's experiencing romance like me, I'd say it was definitely strange. I think you're misunderstanding the situations. That was back when we were kids. You're looking tiny over there, Kotori. Kotori, how long have you been there? I don't know, I haven't been listening. She denied it in a really obvious way, and zoomed off down the hallway at top speed in a wheelchair. Marbo, you bonehead. So long. Hey, hold it. Masatsugu skips away as I try to retaliate. Oh, he's fucked up the relationships, hasn't he? Hey, Kotori. I didn't hear anything. Even if you asked me about what it was that I didn't hear, I won't be able to answer. Is that so? Going against what our teacher had said, Kotori and I headed towards the Soaring Club garage. Because of the rain that had been falling since this morning, the inside of the garage was really humid. Sitting down in front of the air conditioner, opening up the textbooks for the subjects for tomorrow's exams, we ate our lunch. Damn you, Marbo. The things that Marbo had let slip just now really was something that happened when we were just kids, and I think that Agea has probably forgotten all about it. If she did remember, there are many other embarrassing or uncomfortable memories. At that time, we didn't really understand the differences between boys and girls, and you could say they were youthful indiscretions, which is why I also didn't think it has any special meaning. Amane, how was the exam? I did not take it. Ah? That's right, she deliberately keeps dropping credits. Also, if she took the test like everyone else, she's so clever that she would be top of the class without even trying. By the way, strangely Amane isn't hungry today, so it seems that the lunchbox I brought for her will go to waste. I'll put it in the fridge, so she can eat it later when she gets hungry. Howie? Yeah? It's about Agea. What's this? I thought you weren't listening. Kotori ignores my sarcasm as she continues. You were talking with her in the hallway. What was she saying? Nothing really. She said she had to do something and went home. Don't you think that Agea is avoiding us? She's not coming here either. I think that was the wrong accent, but never mind. Since Agea said that she was going to focus on the robot club, she hasn't come to the garage once. Well, club activities are suspended during the exams. Aren't these the ones who are being strange for coming here? Perhaps. I guess that thing. Yeah. Truth is, it was on my mind, so I asked someone I knew in the Robot Club about it. I asked about what the situation was on the days that Agea was called for. At the time, Agea said it was decided that her team would enter the contest, but she had kind of a sad look about her. I think she's been kicked out. I wonder if something else was said to her. Could it be that just because she's in two clubs at the same time she's losing her position? That's what I was worried about, so I asked about it, but apparently there haven't been any complaints from the other club members. They said that there aren't many people in the Robot Club who are as enthusiastic as her. Anyways, the advisor to the Robot Club is Mr. Herr Tobioka, who I'd heard rumours about when we were looking for members for our club. He has a grudge against Amane, and it says that he sees the Soaring Club as enemies. It's not clear whether the rumours themselves are credible or not, but it seems that this is what Herr Tobioka said to Agea when she was called for that day. We do not allow our members to hold positions in other clubs. You must quit one of them. Oh dear. Then she stopped coming. Amane, who was staring at the plans, dropped her pen. Sorry. Apologising to no one in particular, she picks up the pen. Amane has also been acting a little strangely since Agea stopped coming. She's been fidgeting and seems restless. Agea said it would be until the local qualifiers for the robot contest. It sucks that the production of the main things has been slowed down, but let's wait until then. But if she's really thinking about quitting, I want her to tell us soon. That's because we'll have to search for another member. While she slowly poked at her omelette, Kotori voiced her complaints. Uh-oh, teacher's here. What are you doing here? Suddenly a man's deep voice called out. Oh look, it's Herr Tobioka. It's the one, it's the man himself who we've just been talking about. What's going on, Teach? Surprised we turned to look at the door and saw a middle-aged man standing there. From the open door we hear the sound of the rain hitting the ground and feels the humidity coming inside. It's him. Speak of the devil. It's a Robot Club advisor, Herr Kujiro Tobioka. We're in the middle of the exams. Don't you know that club activities are forbidden? I feel like he's going to be a villain, this character, so we'll give him a villain voice. We know, that's why we're not doing club activities. What did you say? Hey, don't get sassy with him like that. But he's really irritating. We're eating our lunch and studying for tomorrow's exams. Tobioka stares straight at me. It looks like he doesn't believe what students say one little bit. But I'm not lying. I've just transferred here, so there are many things I don't know in the specialist subjects, so Senior Mochizuki was teaching me. Kotori is also not too great with these specialist subjects, so the fact that we are here studying for exams is a valid reason. Of course, having air conditioning is another valid reason. So you're the new members of the Soaring Club? He seems to have been convinced by what I said, but now he's changed the question. Don't take this the wrong way, but you must give up on this sort of club. What are you talking about? If you want to be involved in something, you should join the Robot Club. So, why do you have to say something like that? While trying to hold back Kotori without thinking, I answered back angrily. I was pretty annoyed, though. It is a teacher's duty to guide the students. I said the same thing to Miss Himegi. As I thought, he threatened Agea. I won't forgive him for this. Hold it, calm down. Kotori looked like she was going to charge her wheelchair into into Herr Tobioka, so as you would expect, I hold her back. So, what did she say? That she would think about it for a while. Well, provided that she isn't a complete idiot, there's only one answer. Even so, I'm keeping an eye on her. Among the members of our club, she is outstanding. She won't quit. She's been working so hard on this. That is exactly why. If you're going to get seriously involved in something, it's better to choose something that has a future. That is to say, she should not choose a club that has no goals, like this one. If we have no goals, we do have goals. We have clear objectives. Yeah. As we answer back, Herr Tobioka scoffs at us. We don't take part in competitions, we don't make announcements of our work, so to a teacher like him, maybe it looks like we're just doing this for fun. Also, it's useless for you to even try. The Soaring Club will have its status repealed this summer. Oh my, okay. Isn't that right, Mochizuki? Wasn't that only if I was the only member? Now, as you can see, Aoi and Kotori are here too. A promise is a promise. As Amane tries to explain calmly and without getting angry, Herr Tobioka forcefully interrupts her. Then, I will have you keep that promise. he states as if reminding her of something, then storms out of the garage. What's this all about, Amane? Is it true that a club will lose its status? Once Herr Tobioka had left, we both went over to Amane. Well, I was wondering who was going to be the villain of this story. We may have just found him. Because it's obviously not going to be Kotori. She's clearly a love interest. Mr. Tobioka has misunderstood the main point of the promise. Having the club closed will be more like a side effect of keeping the promise. What is this promise? I'm leaving this summer. Leaving? Viva stunned. Stunned to hear about this so suddenly. But Amane, weren't you going to stay here for a long, long time to come? That's what I thought too. I thought she was going to stay here even after we leave. I've already repeated the year more times than the school allows. It's because I received special permission from the school. Because of this, several promises were made. The first is that I would quit club activities this summer, then graduate the following spring. Quit, then graduate. What about the club being closed? As I said, that wasn't part of the promise. That's Mr. Tobioka's misunderstanding. For years I've been doing this by myself. No new members joined. That's why the school are planning to close the soaring club the same year that I leave. Hearing about these things all of a sudden left me slightly confused. Is that okay, for you to quit? It's not a question of whether it is okay or not, dear fellow. The school will not allow it, and I also made a promise to my father. The teachers, her father, all these promises she's made with adults. I don't know what all of these people were thinking when they made these promises, but I do know that there are things that will be lost because of them. That's why, before then, Amane picked up the photo frames that was placed on her desk. The frames that was once empty now had the beautiful photograph of the passage of clouds into morning sun placed inside. Before then, I want to go to this place. Amane stared at the photograph as if she were looking at something far, far away. Since you came here, I started to think that just maybe, this time, I'd be able to reach it. Just maybe, this time. Thinking of all the many months that Amane had spent in this garage, her words felt so full of meaning. Listening to her words beside me, Kotori was quietly biting her lip. And night falls. Meow, Howie, what's up? Is Akea here? Meow, if it's Akea, after she went to the convenience store. Okay, thanks. Why don't you call her cell phone? No, it's okay. I want to speak to her face to face. G'day, I have to give myself a little treat for studying so hard. By treat, I mean Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream. Here I go. You look like you're enjoying that. Just make her choke on her ice cream, why don't you? She let down her guard as she opened her mouth, provided to stuff ice cream into it. Akea choked from the force of spitting it out. Howie, don't scare me like that, you bloody wallaby. Sorry, you should eat it when you get home. It'll melt. Also, it's more of a luxury to eat it outside like this. You want a spoonful, Howie? Okay, I'll have a little. Okay, say ah. Stop talking like that, will you? It's embarrassing. I say while putting the spoon that Akea was holding out into my mouth. Oh, that's nice. What flavour is this? G'day, it's cookies and cream and Akea indirect kiss flavour. There are some unneeded things mixed in, but it tastes good. I'll try buying some of this next time. You could at least act a little embarrassed. This is because we're childhood friends, isn't it? When we were kids, it was normal for us to pass juice boxes around. Now it's more embarrassing to act shy about sharing something like ice cream. In other words, I pretended not to be shy about it. So, what are you doing here, you wallaby? Don't you need to study for tomorrow's exam? I heard from oh, wait, this is me speaking. I heard from Hotaru that you'd be here. You went all the way to my house? Mind if I have a bit more? Sure, go ahead. Do we move off to the lakeside? This rain that had been falling since this morning has stopped since evening, and the stars shone beautifully in the night sky. It was humid, but the breeze was cool. We walked along the empty lakeside promenade, and I changed to another topic. I heard it from someone in the robot club. Herr Tobioka said something to you, didn't he? You mean that? It's nothing. The school doesn't prohibit being a member of 2 clubs at the same time. I don't think it's anything to worry about. But even so, It's sad that Herr Tobioka is a pretty powerful speaker. Oh, said rather, sorry, not sad. Even amongst the teachers. No doubt about it, being in his sights is definitely not good. Well, I misjudged things a little. Amane's in the soaring club and I thought it would be okay to sit back and watch, helping out just a little. So that's why you thought it would be alright to be in both clubs? Agea nods. But I never thought she'd be that clumsy. Also, Amane's kinda cute, so I like her. Herr Tobioka is the advisor to the robot club, right? If you don't quit the soaring club, he'll force you to leave the robot club, won't he? I guess that's how things will turn out. What a predicament. You told me to choose one or the other. Agea. Please don't quit. Which one? The soaring club. Yeah, right. Agea seems troubled by me bringing this up. Then, holding onto the railing of the promenade, I lean towards the lake. Now that the rain has stopped, countless stars are projected on the calm surface of the lake. Hey, do you remember our secret base? Oh, I remember. When I lived here before, outside Kazami Shopping Street, in an alley that was hard for people to see down, there were buildings that had been abandoned. We made it our secret base, and we would all gather there and play. It was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, we took all sorts of toys there, and we decided to remodel the place. I think that playing secret bases is something that almost everyone must have done as a kid. But we were proud of our base because it was much bigger and better. Well, anyway, it was cool. One day some bad kids from the next neighbourhood came to take it away from us, and we all fought together to ward them off, and various other things happened there. Speaking of which, what happened to that abandoned building? Windy Kazagura was built on top of it, so that means it was swallowed in the first wave of development. What about it? It's similar, isn't it, as the atmosphere in the Soaring Club's garage? It is, now that you mention it. As the back of the school grounds, where it stands like it's been forgotten by everyone, and inside, Amane and the other Soaring Club members from years gone by redecorated it as they saw fit. It's a jumble of things that no one understands, and looks so chaotic, but you really feel the presence of the people who have been there. That's why it's been so much fun lately. It's been too much fun, so much that I've completely lost myself in it. But I joined the Robot Club because I enjoy it, and I'm really happy to enter the contest. Yeah. I heard that Agea has inspired the juniors who lacked motivation, and it helps their construction of their robot to proceed. She has a responsibility to them too. I also want to do what I can for the sake of the seniors who are no longer able to enter. That's my way of taking responsibility. So, yes. I'm going to quit after the contest. Is it okay for you to do that? This is what she wants, and it might sound a little strange to say this, but it looked like she still had some kind of lingering attachment. It's fine. I enjoy making robots, though. But I can't help it if I enjoy making gliders too, though. Being able to make things alongside Amane really motivates me. You think so? Yeah, I do. You should be a little more impressed, you wallaby. Somehow it would seem that the impact of the first time we met was so strong, that rather than thinking of her as a great person, the impression of her being an interesting person wins in the end. The truth is, there's something else. This is what I really wanted to talk about. It looks like Amane is going to quit this summer. What? Today at lunchtime, Herr Tobioka came to the garage. Then, I tell Agea everything that happened at the garage at lunchtime. Our exchange with Herr Tobioka, and about the promise with Amane. Amane's going to quit, but she's been the super repeat student for ages. From now on, I thought she'd... She said it was a promise to the teachers. Amane's planning to quit this summer. But if you don't come back soon, I don't think we'll make it in time. That day after that, Kotori and I confirmed the work schedule. Based on the assumption that Agea would come back on the expected day, we would just about be able to make it in time to do a test flight during the summer holiday. Never mind going to the passage of Cloud. I'm sorry, I know what I'm saying is unreasonable, but I just can't keep quiet and tell you about it later. Yeah. I'm aware that she's faced with a difficult choice. However, even if I told her once it's already too late, Agea would still feel hurt. That's why it's better to talk about it while there is still a possibility. I see. So Amane's going to quit? Agea mumbled quietly while she tapped her fingers on her chin, deep in thought. She paced one lap around the place and then remembered her Hagen Dazs and went back to eat it. Yeah, it's melted. Agea puts the empty ice cream cup on top of the railing, leaned over and looked down. Well, Aoi, it's your turn. Me? I gave her the German accent then. Didn't mean to. G'day, you had something you wanted to talk about? 9. It's alright. What was it again? I was a little puzzled by this unexpected turn of events. Agea looked up, straight at me. It was almost like she was glaring at me. Aoi, why did you quit cycling? Huh? Being asked out of the blue like that meant I couldn't think of my model answer right away. That's because there's no cycle racing club here. Not the cycle racing club. You can still continue your interest in it, can't you? But you don't ride a bicycle at all now. Agea looks at me like she knows that I'm at a loss for an answer and sees right through me. Is it anything to do with the accident you had in the last race? How do you know? I can check the results of the race on the internet, you know. I heard about your race from Anchan and feel really bad about not being able to go. You were up on the podium, weren't you? That's why I was always checking the results of your races on the internet. That's what Masatsugu was talking about before. Agea felt bad about it, that she couldn't see you at your best. You knew about that, didn't you? At the time I thought it was strange that Agea hadn't asked me anything about my cycling. If she felt bad about not being able to come and watch, she should have been able to ask me why did you carry on, like she is now. It said that there was an accident and that you retired from the race. So, why did you quit cycling? Why? Agea, still looking at me, up at me, stepped over a puddle and kept going towards me. I was injured. My knee. That's why I couldn't carry on. G'day, just as I thought. It wasn't just cycling. She didn't really question whether or not that was the reason for me changing school. She knew that I don't want to talk about it, so she didn't ask me. Why didn't you tell me? I thought it was kind of lame, that I got injured and then came running back here. It isn't lame. It is lame. It just sounds like I'm whining. I didn't want you guys to see that uncool side of me. I think you're cool. What? You're making fun of me? Yep. Why, you didn't know how I felt about quitting cycling or why I came back here. But you showed Katori, didn't you? That lame side of you. Why did you have to bring that up? That was kind of a wild guess, but it looks like you did talk to her about it after all. Well, that's... I don't know what to say, and Agea gives me a sideways glare. It's true that I hadn't told Agea and the others, and when I told Katori I thought it was strange. Funnily enough, that conversation took place right where we are now. Perhaps I told her because she had suffered a much worse injury than me. She had lost so much, and had felt so much despair. Watch out. Don't say despair. Junko Enoshima might pop up. Then she couldn't stand it anymore, and started to crack under the strain of it all. As I felt myself getting even just a little closer to her, I showed her the weaker side of myself. I'm really sorry. Pa? What's that? Oh, pa means big bow, apparently. I gave a great big bow. I can't hear you. I thought you were a sportsman. I had my reasons, it's true, please believe me. She said that she wanted to drop out of school, and I couldn't think of a way to persuade her to stay. So in order to make her change her mind, you opened up and told her something that you couldn't even tell me, your best friend? Yeah, that's right. Hey, Aoi. Yeah? Yeah, what is it? Are you and Katori seeing each other? You're always together, so that's how it looks. If you're going out with her, but it's being kept a secret, that'll make me feel kind of awkward. I feel like a third wheel, and I might quit the soaring club. You're wrong, that's not it at all. So, do you like her? But what are you talking about? Your voice is breaking, that's suspicious. If I had a problem with her, I wouldn't spend so much time with her. Do you mean that girls and boys can't be friends? I try answering back in the way a child would, but I really don't see us that way. If that's what you're saying, what about me and you? Actually, there are some people who mistakenly think that Agea and I are an item. So, you and Katori are just friends? Yeah, just friends. She's your number one closest friend these days. I can't deny that. So you and I being best friends is all in the past? This feels awkward. Is it going to give me a choice in a second in terms of how I address this? When it comes to friends, there is no number one. You don't get it, do you? To me, the fact that you are my number one best friend is very special to me. That's how it's been since we were kids. There's a big difference between being number one or not. If I were your number one best friend, you definitely would have told me about your injury. Well, you won't be at all shy about something like that. A guy who isn't shy about indirect kissing like you can't say anything. Could it be that you don't even think of me as a girl? Well, it's not that I wasn't shy, I was just embarrassed to show it, that's all. Is it possible that Ageo was the same? It'd be better if you two started going out, that way I can make a big comeback as your number one best friend. Call it what you like. More importantly, let's talk about the club. I tried to force the conversation back to the topic at hand, after getting hugely sidetracked. Alright. We're all worried that you're just going to quit if things carry on like this. Kotori's angry about it, isn't she? Because I've become like this all of a sudden. Yeah, a little. But she said to Herr Tobioka there's no way she could quit, when she spoke to him quite angrily. No way, really? Wish I could have seen it for myself. Amane has also been acting weird. She's lost all her motivation since you stopped coming. Even Amane? That's why, even if you can't do it now, you've got to come back. Okay, thanks. Ageo looked kind of timid and embarrassed. Interesting. Drink more of my iced tea. It's the final day as the end of term exams. We feel a sense of liberation as the exam ends, as the mood in the classroom suddenly becomes bright and cheerful. There's one more day left of the first term. After the closing ceremony tomorrow, the summer holiday will finally begin. Ageo, who was chatting with the girls in the class about their plans for the summer holidays, stopped talking to come over to me. What's up? There's something I want to talk to you about later. Sure, but why not now? I gotta do something after this. Oh, the robot club? No, no. I was given a love letter. I have to respond to it. What? Without thinking, my face stiffens up. Ageo looks like she's enjoying herself. You should see your face, you wallaby. Are you worried that somebody's going to take your child or friend away from you? See, now you know how I feel, don't you? How do you think you'll answer? I asked cautiously. Well, now I don't know until I hear what he has to say. Oh, really? I wish you all the best. I decide to not get in her way any more than I already have and quickly leaves the classroom. Well, well, I'm more popular than I thought. Oh, who's she talking to? Who is it? Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting. G'day, no, I just got here, just kidding. What a surprise, when I got here this morning there was a love letter in my desk. A love letter? That's not it. I thought someone was going to confess their love for me and I was waiting here all excited. That's right. Seriously? Okay, I know that you don't like me. If you tell me that you can't stand the sight of me, I'll leave. Jesus. But please, don't quit the Soaring Club. What? What are you talking about? That's not Australian, what am I doing? That's almost going Canadian or something then. I don't know. Amane's finding it really hard. She made a promise to that annoying teacher, Mr. Tobioka, and she's going to quit the club this summer. That's why we have to be able to fly before then. No, not to be able to fly. We have to be able to fly above the clouds. That's why we need your help. It won't make much difference if I'm there or not, but you're different. If you're not there, we can't finish the wings. We can't fly. Mane's been trying so hard all this time to keep a promise to Isuka. What that is, I'm not really sure, but even so, but just try and, jump scare me, game. Anyway, I'm saying that if Mane can't fly, I feel so sorry for her. G'day, well, even if you get angry with me about it. If you don't want me there, I'll quit right now. I won't go there anymore. I'll even quit the school if need be. But in return, I'd like you to stay in the Soaring Club. Kotori, please. G'day, I don't want to. What? Listen, I don't hate you, Kotori. Well, sometimes you can be pretty annoying. Annoying? If you're saying that I should stay and you'll quit, then I refuse. So what should we do? You should stay and make the wings. I will help you. That's not her voice, but never mind. But the problem is that we can't do that. G'day, Kotori, do you hate me? feel that you can't stand the side of me? No, I don't think that. I guess you can sometimes be a pain in the... No, it's nothing. You're going to say that I'm a pain in the ass, right? I wasn't. I don't hate you as much as I did before. No, now I like you. You see, I can be kind of horrible, right? Don't you think? When I get like that, you can only give me a karate chop. If it doesn't hurt, I won't remember. Everyone is now karate chopping Kotori. That hurts. What are you doing? Ah, you just tell me to do it. That's not. G'day, mates, you just told me to do it. There we go. Only when I'm being horrible. If you do that when I haven't done anything, you're just being violent. G'day, I'll remember that. Why are all the people who are raised in this town so violent? G'day, what were we talking about? The Soaring Club. Alright, okay, let's go. Huh? Where? To where the others are. I have a little suggestion. Garage? What's up? Everyone just says what's up now. The two second-grade girls came bursting in. Who's that? Hey there, buddy. Agea grins as she looks at me. What is it, Agea? Don't you have to go to the robot club? Hey, before that, there's something I want to talk to you about. Kotori, did something happen? I'm not sure. She has some sort of suggestion. Agea clears her throat while glaring at Kotori and I, whispering to each other. G'day, I heard that Amane will be leaving. There's not much time left. Yeah. But as I said a few days ago, I have to focus on the robot club for a while. From today, we'll be doing the last job for preparing to go to the contest. With the notice of extension of club activities, we're working as late as possible, right up until 8 PM. I think we'll probably have to be there every day. So after you finish at the robot club, you can't even come and see us here. Agea gives a solemn nod. I guess this really is a hopeless situation for us. I mean, the music doesn't imply that, but we'll see. G'day, but I have a suggestion. Let's camp. Camp? That's right, camp. We all fail to seize a point and slumping in disappointment. Where are we going to do that? Here, of course. We're going to stay here and work, even though we live within walking distance. G'day, we don't actually have to stay here. All we have to do is submit a request to the student council. Then what are we going to do? Agea grins while snickering. We can stay at school as long as we want. We're going to pull an all-nighter, are we? With zaps, it was like the light bulbs above our heads had finally lit up. G'day, I can come after 8 o'clock, but that'll be enough. Yeah, we'll be able to work longer too, so the schedule will be much shorter. G'day, you guys are the best. Usually people will complain like my summer holiday's ruined. In the summer holidays, there's nothing to do except homework. If I've other complain, then we can do what we want every day. What do you think, Amane? Yes, it is indeed a good idea, but is that alright with you? You're in 2 clubs at once, so you'll be busier than any of us. That's why... Oh, and he went German. G'day, that's why I agree with what Howie said. I can do all the things I want at the same time, so even if I get a little worn out, I'm completely fine with that. So it's decided. Let's submit a request to Cam here to the student council right away. Yes, let us indeed do that. While we're there, we can submit our notification of who will be second in charge. Everyone looked like, oh yeah, there was that too. So it's going to be Howie. G'day, I think it should be you, Kotori. Yes, that's what I thought too. Wait, what makes you think that? G'day, I'm in 2 clubs at once, aren't I? I've got my dorm mother's job to do, so I'll pass. Let's cast a vote. All those who think it should be Kotori. Everyone except Kotori quickly raised their hands. What? No way! I'm the least useful and I can't do anything by myself. That is alright though, is it not? Humans born without wings said that they would fly, and even now that sounds impossible. Nope, accidentally just went into there without meaning to. At times like that, the thing you need most is not technology or talent, it is passion, I doth think. The person second in charge must be someone who wants to fly through the sky and will take everyone else with them. Amane? But isn't that your role, Amane? After all, you are the club leader. Sorry, I just burped at the same time I was talking. How very uncouth of me. Well, time for another sip of iced tea. G'day, well it's already been decided. Okay, first things first, let's take hands in... I should probably just say, let's hand in those notices to the student council. You guys are making me do all the stuff that you guys don't want to do, aren't you? And so it was decided that we would be camping here, and we also decided that the second in charge while we were at it, we also decided the second in charge while we were at it, that's what we're trying to say. Okay, we'll be back soon. See you soon. Kotori and Amane headed to the student council to submit their notices. G'day, okay then, I'm off to Robot Club. Agea? Danke for sticking with us. No problem, you wallaby, I'm doing it because I want to. Anyway, how was it? What? You know, is that thing you were talking about? It's a love letter. She grins again. They totally confessed their feelings for me. Totally, you say? What kind of feelings? That they like me. Well, that person is really keen. I don't dislike that, though. So did you agree to go out with them? Yeah. Oh, really? Well, I'll be cheering for you. Thanks, well then, I'll be off now. Yeah, good luck. She's stringing him along there. Of course. And that's how our summer holiday began. Off to summer holidays, eh? Lovely. Oh, I'm spending a lot of it here. I wonder what kind of person it is. You're fretting about it, Owie? Is it getting under your skin? Quite possibly. Who knows? Right then. We'll keep going for a little bit because we haven't even reached an hour just yet. It's the last day of term. Is that night? Oh, we're not seeing you for a while. French, wasn't it, that I gave you? Oh wait, I'm sorry, but could you wash this bath towel? Sure, could you just put it in the wash basket? Thank you. The air conditioner in my room isn't working very well. I'll call an electrician during the summer holiday to come and take a look. Thanks. There's no breakfast tomorrow morning, is there? If you're here, I'll make something. Oh, yes, please. Everyone is busy. Of course they are. All the boarders are heading home for the summer holidays. There's one's leaving early, they'll be going back tomorrow morning. It's so hot, I'm dying. Holding a fan in one hand, Kanako comes out of the dressing room. In her underwear. What was that, Kanako? Maybe I should turn on the air conditioner in the hallway. Just because it's hot, you shouldn't be walking around in your underwear. But I get so sweaty that my shirt sticks to me and it feels horrible. Ah, it's so hot. She mutters to herself as she goes into the dining hall. Jeez. Is even the duck not having a good time? This time, Hat comes walking limply out of Kotori's room. What's up? Are you worn out from the heat? After I finish tidying up, I'll spray some water on you, so hold on a minute. As a dorm mother, I have to get ready to see everyone off, so of course I'm a little busy. That's why I left to come home halfway through today's club's activities. Drained of strength and completely exhausted, Hat sensed something and suddenly raised his head. I'm home. Welcome back, you're a little late, aren't you? I stayed right till the end. I'm beat. Okay, I'm home now, Hat. Kotori, who was exhausted, picked up Hat and put him on her lap. It's so hot, I'm really thirsty. Okay, I got it. I pushed the wheelchair and took Kotori into the dining hall. Welcome back, Kotori. Looks like you've been working hard. Yeah, kind of. Is barley tea okay? Yeah, thanks. I've come back to life. Do you want something to eat? Yes, please. I take the dinner I prepared and heated up in the microwave. What a hero. It's all part of being the dorm mother. As of today, Kotori and the others had already started camping. I couldn't stay till the end because I had dorm mother jobs to do, so felt bad and made my apologies about this on that. But that ends today. From tomorrow I'll be freed from these duties. I have to do the maintenance and administration for the buildings, though. However, no doubt about it, I'll be able to take part in the camping as I please. It's so spicy. Kotori makes a real racket while eating her sesame, miso and chili oil noodles. Get away from me, Hat. If you eat this, you'll die for sure. Kotori chases away Hat, who is after the vegetables in the noodles. So spicy. It's delicious, but so spicy. Sounds like she's complaining, but she also seems to like it. What accent was that? I don't even know. By the way, you're not going back home, are you? I ask her. No, I'm not. Did you cancel going back so that you could do the camping thing? No, that's not it. That was my plan from the beginning. Really? Somehow I'm not totally convinced. And look at Kotori. This is hard to eat, though. Oh, sorry. Kotori's disabled. Thinking about it, she will probably spend her summer holidays and so on at home. Seems strange for her to be living here in a dormitory, away from her parents. I wonder if there's a reason for it. As I vacantly think to myself about those kinds of things, I'm not going back either. What? Why are you so surprised? Don't you want me here? No, it's not that. My house is quite close to here. Actually, I could come to this school without staying in the dormitory. So why do you stay here? I got kicked out. Both my parents got remarried. I have a stepbrother who's a similar age to me. It somehow seems quite serious. Kotori also subconsciously stops moving her chopsticks. I always walk around in my underwear after I get out of the bath, so my mother told me, "Get out of here." "Are you trying to mess up my marriage, you ungrateful so-and-so?" she said. "Don't you think that's mean?" "Okay. Your mother sounds lovely." Kotori muttered what a waste of time it was taking your story seriously as she went back to eating her food. "I think that's kind of your fault for wandering around in your underwear. Besides, after getting kicked out for that, she came here only to do exactly the same thing." "Well, I go there to show my face from time to time, but basically I'm going to be staying here, so let's have a good time." Somehow it looks like the boarders won't all be leaving for the summer after all. I'm still a little concerned about Kanako's home life, but hey. G'day, no, not like that, you're putting on too much resin. If anything, it's too thin, isn't it? If there's a high ratio of resin, it will lose strength. I told you this before, didn't I? But it's too thin, don't you think? The first few days of camping, the construction of the main wings was proceeding smoothly. Agea was focusing on the robot club, and when she had time, she would come to the garage to see us, and to quarrel with Kotori. Here, I will show you how it's done. Oh, Mane, what are you doing? G'day, that's right, leave this to us. Please go over there to cool off. But I wanted to join in too. Just like a grandmother who'd been treated like a nuisance by her daughter and son-in-law, Amane, looking downhearted, went back to where she was before. Hey you guys, don't be mean to Amane. G'day, we're not being mean, are we? That's right, we don't want it to fall apart in mid-air when you or Amane are flying, so we're just being cruel to be kind. Even so, it's not going to fall apart in mid-air. It's fine, I would just... See, you've knocked the confidence out of her. Okay, please, help us over here. You can polish this finished part. Is that alright? Yeah, something like that can be redone later. I'm gonna polish it. Amane throws herself into polishing a part that was finished yesterday. It's one of the huge plates. It's built by joining several separately made plates. It's the top part of the left wing, and will be bonded to the underside part once it's complete. Before that, we have to polish it until it's shiny, but it takes a really long time. That's because it has such a large surface area. It's so well made. Agea, Kotori, you guys are great. She admires it as she polishes. Yes, it looks like this will be a really good aircraft. Listening to Amane talking to herself. As they both smile awkwardly. For some reason they're happiest when being praised by Amane. You guys seem to be having fun. I go to help too, but I don't get the same feeling of actually making it as they do. G'day, what do you mean? When these wings are finished, you're the one who's going to be flying it. That's right, you're the pilot. Yeah. Oh yeah. These wings that everyone is working so hard to build are what I will use to fly. Riding on everyone's hopes. As if words aren't enough, seeing everyone actually working on it like this, it really starts to feel like that. I never thought about that when I was riding a bike. Bikes are also made by someone, piece by piece, and it's something they put their heart and soul into. At that time, I was simply obsessed with riding, and I guess I was still immature. G'day, okay, back to work. Yeah, I want to get this finished today. I've been praised by Amane, so it looked like they were even more fired up. Ooh. Gosh, the summer heat is starting to make my drink go a little warm. I'll need to drink it up soon. Then the sun went down. About the same time, Agea, who had been to the robot club for a while, came back and said, "Alright, here we go. In other words, it's time to show what our camping here is all about." Oh. Wasn't expecting you to show up all of a sudden. Hey dudes, I'm coming in. Huh, Anchan. Yo, Owie. Carrying a big watermelon under his arm as he came into the garage was Anchan. Yeah, I'm coming in too. Behind him was Hotaru. G'day, what's that, Anchan? I was giving it, bruh. Your mom gave it to me, but I didn't think my family and I would be able to eat all of it, so I brought it here. Anchan says right as if asking Hotaru to confirm his story. Hotaru must be Zavon who brought that big watermelon to Anchan's house. Passing the watermelon to me, Anchan looks around the inside of the garage. Yeah, he hasn't changed a bit. Still messy and dirty, guys. Anchan, have you been here before? Was he a member of the Soaring Club once? Is that the reveal coming up? Yeah, bro, a long time ago. Anchan graduated from this school. As far, it's not really that strange, but this garage is in a deserted place far from the school building. Anchan walks further inside. Inside was Amane, muttering and looking at the drawing board. She was so deep in concentration she didn't notice at all what was going on. To reduce the drag, I guess we need curved surfaces here. Still the same old you, Amane. Realising that Anchan was looking at her, Amane raised her head. Her expression looked like she was completely taken aback. Tatsuya? Yo. Is that you, Tatsuya? It's been a while, girl. As Anchan spoke to her, Amane got out of a chair and walked around and round him. Then she pats him on the shoulder. It really is you, Tatsuya. It's been such a long time. What? What's all this about? I don't know. That's what I want to know too. Seems that these two are old acquaintances. Hotaru starts cutting the watermelon with one of the utility knives used in our work. This brings back memories, but what is this all of a sudden? Before you asked Aoi to get some glider parts, didn't you? I thought it might have been you. I have a question. Kotori puts her hand straight up. Go ahead, Missy. Do you two know each other? Agera and I wanted to ask too, but somehow found it hard to ask, whereas Kotori just went straight in and did it anyway. Nice. Yeah, I graduated from here and Amane was here at the same time as me. Agera and I count Anchan's age on our fingers. G'day, you'd be about the same age. Anchan, who had started working, and Amane, who was still a student. However, there was no mistaking it, these two were the same age. We haven't met since I graduated, but you're still doing it, aren't you? Anchan smiles as he speaks. Are you still aiming for it, girl? Yes. I can't give up until I see the passage of Cloud with my own eyes. I see. I remember now. So it feels like we can't join in with this conversation. And then... Yeah, I've got the watermelon. Hotaru puts the watermelon on a dish, the ones that Kotori made from FRP, and brought it over. Yeah, it's not cut very well though. Because she tried to cut it with a utility knife, the shapes of the slices are a little strange. It still tastes the same though. Everyone picks up a slice and takes a big bite. G'day, it's not cold but it's delicious. It is, wow, it's really sweet. Yeah, have some too, Amane. Well, thanks. Amane takes a slice of watermelon offered to her by Hotaru. I haven't had watermelon in ages. How many years has it been? As she says that, she seems a little lost as to how to eat it. On looking round at everyone else, she copies the way we do it and takes a big bite. I also eat it in the same way, taking bites and not worrying about manners. When it's summer, you've just got to have watermelon. What are you doing these days, Tatsuya? I work in the factory at my family's house. Oh, is that place? Oh, I went German. Oh, that place. I read about it recently when it featured in a magazine. G'day, you in a magazine, Anchan? Not me. Our factory was in there. What kind of article was it? It was about town factories in Japan that NASA had requested rocket parts from. Town factories make rocket parts? There are some parts that can't be made well by machines. Craftsmen like us make things like that. Do you make them too, Anchan? I helped with the parts that were in the article, bro. Yes, the launch was a success, so they must be flying in space right now. G'day, the parts that Anchan made are flying through space? That's just so incredible, it feels really mysterious. Listening to your story, Anchan, has made me feel all tingly. Kotori, let's get back to work. Okay. Kotori, who was still halfway through her watermelon, ate the rest of it in one go, and went after Agea. Let's get this baby flying. Yeah. There's a good mood about the place. Yeah, just feels like old times, right? It sure does. Well, nice to learn something about him. I feel like he's going to come back into the story at some point and help us with something else. What do you think of this? Yeah, it looks good. Agea, he said it's good. G'day, Anchan, look at this. Okay, hold on. After everyone had eaten the watermelon, Anchan and Hotaru helped with the rest of the working garage. Having a couple of extra hands was a big help, and after all, Anchan is a pro. He showed us how to do things, which was really encouraging. Thanks to that, we got an unexpected amount of work done. Just from the work we did today, we've been able to shorten the schedule, haven't we? G'day, we got about 4 or 5 days work done here. This Anchan guy, you know, he's unbelievable. How did he get to be like that? As we spoke together, Amane was sitting away from us by herself, watching us. I go over to her for some reason. It sure is lively, isn't it? This is the first time that this many people have gathered here. Amane closes her eyes a little as she smiles happily. I see, so you and Tatsuya are childhood friends. I have a surprise too, that you and Anchan knew each other. Tatsuya is like a senior to you guys, right? He used to be a member of this club. What's that you say? From what I heard of their conversation, I thought that might have been the case. He graduated first, though. The one who restored the cockpit was Tatsuya. He's not like me. He's good with his hands. If Tatsuya had made them, the main wings would never have broken. Is that so? Didn't know, but I had been touching something Anchan had left behind. But why didn't Anchan tell me that he used to be a member of the Soaring Club? Is it just because he didn't think there was any need to tell me? Or is there some other reason? G'day, Howie. Stop being lazy and come over here and help. That's right. We're going to do as much as we can today. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to go help. Sure. As I go to join the circle of people, Amane smiles as she watches me go. And so, our camping went on late into the night. Well then, we better head back. Hotaru's got a curfew too. Anchan came here in a small truck from the factory, and it seems like he's going to drop Hotaru off on the way home. G'day, thanks for today, Anchan. You really helped us out. Thank you so much. Following Agaya, Kotori also bows her head. Speaking of which, I've never seen Kotori be so polite before. Hey, if it's you guys... So, try that again. Hey, if it's for you guys, I'll help you out any time. Besides, like going back to my school days. It was fun, bruh. See ya, Mane. Yeah, see you. G'day, Hotaru. Can you tell Mum I'll be back late? Yeah, okay, will do. Taking Hotaru with him, Anchan left. The usual members were still here. Okay, we better get ready to go home. You're right, we've got nothing else to do until the resin dries. G'day, Amane. You're going to stay here for a little while longer today too? Yeah. Amane answers as she goes back to the seat by the drawing board. Amane, what time do you usually go home? On most days she stays here working even after the rest of us are gone home. Now that you mention it, she's always here before we are in the mornings. That's true. What time do you get here? I don't know. She's already got half of her attention on the drawing board, so doesn't really put much effort into her answer. Well then, could it be? At that moment everyone arrived at the same answer. Amane, you don't go home, do you? G'day, in other words, you live here? Yes. I recall the conversation I'd had with her a few days ago. Yesterday I went back home for the first time in ages. Yes, that's what she said. I misunderstood. I thought she usually lives alone and hadn't been back to her house in a long time. My house is far from here. I have a chair and desk, so there's no inconvenience for me. It must be inconvenient, though. There's no bed, no bath, no food. If I need a bath, there are the showers in the gym, you know. As for food, I can eat the school canteen's food. G'day, no, the canteen food is only served at lunchtime. Also, it's not open during the summer holiday. I suppose that must be why she's always so hungry. Could it be, Amane, that you've been doing this for a long time? Kotori asked cautiously. I guess so, yes. This is no good. We need to do something about this quickly. Okay. Girl's just been living on the school premises. So that's how it is, Mom. You can use the empty rooms however you like, darling. You're taking care of the place during your summer holiday, so I don't mind letting you do something like that. Danke, Mom. Mutti. I'm German. Coming in, Amane. Okay, I'm coming in. Everyone had forcibly brought Amane to the dormitory. If we had to toss her into a giant sack and carry her along, she kicked and clawed the whole way. There are a lot of empty rooms here, and since most of the boarders are gone home, it won't be causing much of an inconvenience. Maison du Flying Fish. Amane stares at the entrance lobby, which is far more grand than you would expect for a student dormitory. Speaking of which, it seems that Amane already knew about Maison du Flying Fish. That's probably because Isuko was living here before. Gas coming up my throat from me drink. Sensing that Kotori had come home, Hat came out to welcome her. Welcome her, that should say. As usual, he went to sit on Kotori's lap, but... Hat! Is that you, Hat? Amane goes over to Hat and starts stroking his head. You look well, Hat. You're still here then, huh? You know about Hat? Oh yes, I do. He was brought here by Suka. Really? When Kaneko was talking about Hat before, she said it wasn't clear who started keeping Hat here, or if any of us first brought here. So this dog was brought here by Asuka? It wasn't really a big mystery or anything, but now that it's been so easily cleared up, Agea seems kind of disappointed. G'day, isn't this nice? That you can all live here together? You should stay here too. There are a lot of rooms here. Would that be... Oh, wrong voice. G'day, will that be okay? There's only one room that you can use straight away, though. There are some that I haven't been able to clean, so they smell a bit mouldy, and there are others used as storage space. There's no air conditioning either, so the living conditions in the other rooms would be pretty bad. I can't stay in Howie's room, can I? Of course not, we're not kids anymore. But we used to have sleepovers all the time. Staying over at each other's houses is something we would always do during the summer holidays. In that case... No, it's nothing, forget it. Don't be like that, tell us what you were going to say. Well, why don't you stay in my room? I take it back, forget I said anything. G'day, would that be okay? It's okay. I don't really mind. There's only one bed, but I have a futon for when Ibari stays over. G'day, I'd love to stay over. Agea unexpectedly jumps at a chance as Kotori nervously replies, Well, in that case. Alright then, well, as of today, this is where we'll be lodging. And that's how it went. Everyone's all together. This being the case, can you tell Mom, Hotaru? Yeah, that's right, Awie's place. Okay, see ya. After a late dinner, Agea got in contact with her parents. She asked Hotaru, who had been taken home already by Anchan, to tell them, because she might have been scolded if she told them directly. Normally it wouldn't be a problem for her to stay at this dormitory, but it was kind of out of the blue. That was a nice bath, said Kaneko, who was over there. She's in the corner as well. G'day, wow, she's naked. I'm wearing underwear, though. I've told you so many times not to wander around looking like that. But it's hot. Anyway, the bathroom's empty. Okay, Agea and the others can go first. I'll go in there last. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll leave Kotori with you. G'day, what do you mean by that? It's fine, you don't need to. You don't need to be shy about it. You're always saying how you want to have a long soak into bath. I'm not shy about it. Kotori looked embarrassed, but Agea didn't ask what this was all about. She just pushed Kotori's wheelchair along like it was no big deal. Alright, let's go, Kotori. Huh? Kotori was surprised that Agea was so unfazed about it all. Oh, you don't like me pushing you along like this? No, that's not it. Howie pushes my wheelchair all the time, so I don't really mind. I'm actually quite glad that you want to push my wheelchair. If I were you, I would let just about anyone push my wheelchair. It beats walking. Amane, without realising, really put her foot in her mouth. What are you talking about? If I could walk, I wouldn't be in this stupid wheelchair, would I, you idiot? Nope. Thought for saying she'd hit her then. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Amane reeled back like she'd just been flicked really hard in the forehead. Oh no, Kotori's angry with me. These days I feel like she's becoming more and more impolite towards Amane, but it can't really be helped in this case. Okay guys, let's all chill out, said Agea. She looked at Kotori like she was trying to appease her somehow. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away there. Well then, let's go to the bathroom. Amane, you're coming too, aren't you? Yes, indeed. The girls followed each other into the bathroom. As I saw them off, I mumbled to myself, way to go, Kotori. Kind of felt like a parent watching over his child as she grows up. Okay, that's how you see Kotori, do you? Oh, there we are. Drunk up the remainder of my drink. Wow, big baths really are the best, aren't they? What is this fan service scene we're about to get? It feels great. Okay, they're all in towels, thank God. What is up, Kotori? Why don't you come over here? I said I only needed a shower. Come on, it's... G'day, mates. Come on, it's okay. I wanted to take a bath together. All the girls having a nice time in the bath. It's just that you two are so big. I'm okay over here. So big? What do you mean? Okay, game, you're just going to be very unsubtle about it, are you? Look at the way they're floating in the water like that. Amane, you eat so much that you're still in such good shape. G'day, most of the calories go to our boobs and our brains. They're being burned off, no doubt about it. Speaking of which, Agea, you're the same. What is it with everyone? G'day, you look nice, Kotori. Your skin is so smooth and pretty. Oh, really? By the way, Amane, can I ask you something? What's that? Do you have a boyfriend? A boyfriend? Yeah, a boyfriend. Nope. No way, you're so beautiful and have such a nice figure. You must be popular, right? Really? I hardly ever leave the garage, so I don't really know. What about that guy Anchan who was there today? G'day, yeah, that's what I thought too. What exactly is your relationship with Anchan? Tatsuya and I were in the soaring club together. I didn't think of him as my boyfriend, though. Even so, when you met each other, there was something meaningful between the two of you. G'day, I thought so too. The two of you are both so good looking, you'd make a great couple. Tatsuya and I would make a good couple. I have never thought about that before. So, Kotori, do you like Aoi? What? What's this all of a sudden? I thought we were talking about you here, Amane. G'day, you're getting all flustered. This is highly suspicious, you know. No, you're wrong. That's not it at all. Are you sure about that? I think that you and Aoi make a better couple. Really? You think so? G'day, you don't seem as annoyed as I thought you'd be. You've got it all wrong. It's because Amane was saying such weird things. Besides, Aoi likes you, doesn't he, Agea? G'day, why do you think that? We're just childhood friends. I heard about it. I heard that in the past, Aoi had confessed his feelings for you. Oh. G'day, how do you know about that? Do you mean to say that Aoi told you about? It's what that loudmouth guy was saying. Marbo, that moron. Next time I see him, I'll punch him into next week. So it was true. Jeez, no. That was when we were just little kids. It's not like that at all. Sounds like you've thought that excuse up before. This is highly suspicious, you know. At that time, it had already been decided that Aoi was moving away, so I think it's just because he suddenly felt lonely. It's really not what you think. Is the reason you turned him down because you don't like him in that way, Agea? No, well, it's... Oh, you do like him. Agea likes Aoi, Agea likes Aoi. G'day, what are you, a little kid or something? I wonder if Aoi still likes you now. G'day, no, I don't think so. Our friendship is going really well, though. Fair to say, I think he likes you more, Kotori. What? No way. If you like me, you won't karate chop me on top of the head. He never karate chops you, Agea. G'day, I don't know if you can really base it on that, though. So there's no one in particular that he likes. Why are you both looking at me? I think that Aoi would probably like you the most, Amane. G'day, I agree. The truth is, when Aoi's looking at you from afar, I've seen him blushing so many times. Yeah, I've seen that too. Also, when you're talking to him, he gets all nervous and blushes, and he seems completely love-struck. He does. She's right, you know. When it comes to joining the Soaring Club, he was very enthusiastic about it right from the beginning, even though he didn't really know anything about gliders. I can understand it if he likes you. That's not her voice, but never mind. I can understand it too. Understand what? Okay, well there was your fan service scene, ladies and gentlemen. One of probably quite a few of them. G'day, this huge bath is the greatest. Oh, that felt really good. I feel a little dizzy. As the three girls get out of the bath, stand in front of the electric fan, opens the fridge and pours some barley tea. You were in the bath for a really long time, weren't you? I could hear voices coming from inside. What were you talking about? From the hallway, I could hear laughing and screaming coming from the bathroom from time to time. I couldn't catch exactly what they were saying, but it sounded like they were getting pretty excited about something. G'day, it's a secret, right, Kotori? That's right, no boys allowed. I've heard when they say it like that. What the hell were they talking about? Well then, shall we get ready for bed? Okay. I hear Kotori's wheelchair... Oh, that's Irish. I hear Kotori's wheelchair squeaking as she moves off behind me, and Agea goes with her. G'day, okay then, good night. Good night. Yeah, good night. I've watched them leave and then run myself a bath. Amane, are you going to bed too? I just finished getting your room ready. Yes. Amane had already laid the plans out on the dining hall table, and was holding a glass of milk in one hand, while looking at the design she was holding in the other. It seemed like she wouldn't hear me, whatever I said, so I decided to go ahead and take a bath. Okay, just leave her to it then, I guess. I think I might, I know we're over an hour, but I might keep going for a little bit. G'day mates, okay everyone, for rather a long time I've caused you a lot of inconvenience, but as of today, I, Agaya Himegi, will be making a full return to the Soaring Club. A small round of applause echoes around the garage. You were so close. If we won 2 more matches, you would have gone through the Prefectural qualifiers. No, I think that would be aiming a little too high. In the local qualifiers of the robot contest that were held yesterday, Agaya under a team of juniors lost in the 3rd match. If a team wins in the 4th match, they gain the right to enter the national championship. Losing in the 3rd round is the kind of result that makes it hard to say whether they came close or not, but in the next match, the teams that beat Agaya's team won. Thanks to Kotori too for coming to watch us. Yeah, it really was close. Since Agaya was in 2 clubs at the same time, if we had any time to spare, we would go and help the robot club. On the day of the contest, we helped carry the equipment and went to the contest venue. It was the first time I'd been to see the robot contest, but it was pretty interesting. The teams weren't just there to win, they also wanted to do their best to show their ideas on how great their robots were. Even they gave a performance that might put them at a disadvantage in the match, they didn't ease up. When I saw this, I felt I'd begun to understand how Agaya could become so obsessed with it. Also, thank you Amane for coming to help us. What did Amane do? I didn't really do anything. He came to see us on several occasions, improved the weak points in the design, and gave us lots of ideas. I always feel like that Australian accent is going Irish again, but never mind. G'day Amane, you're amazing. You really do have different ideas. Oh Amane, you did all that and managed to keep it a secret from us. I had no idea. When on earth did you do that? I didn't think there was anything I could do to help. G'day, everyone was able to make something with you, and they were so happy because it gave us a lot of motivation. They all really wanted to win, and said they were full of confidence and that they will win next time. Oh, that's good. It's good that they want to win. If you don't aim for the top, you can't win into matches. G'day, there's also one other important announcement. Agaya spoke in a formal tone. G'day, yesterday I quit the robot club. Really? G'day mates, the truth is I already decided it. I like making robots, but now I think that building the glider is more fun. Which is why from now on I will only be a member of this club. Let's do our best. They all let out a big cheer, and the garage was filled with a much more rapturous applause this time. So that means we can finally start the last spurt of making the main wings. G'day Owie, please return to your pilot training. Nine, it's okay, I can help too. G'day no. Once the main wings are complete, we'll perform a test flight straight away. For that, you need to learn how to pilot it perfectly. I'll let you be the pilot, so you must carry out your duties. I will. I have a role to fulfill. Finally, the first test flight is just around the corner. Okie doke. Okay, you know what? Since that's apparently a little transition moment, maybe now is the time to start wrapping up. Okay, things are getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We might soon be taking flight and all that. Well, we might have to see what happens next time, because we've definitely been recording way over an hour there. In which case, ladies and gentlemen, my social media links and Propagandist channel link are down in the video description for anyone interested. We'll find out what Hotaru wants next time, and I will see you then. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, yeah, see, how the best going on. Some verticality for this one. Okay, look. Oh, hello. You guys are throwing things. Yes, you are. I'm going to have to be patient then, aren't I? But stop. Time. You could not beat me. Not work for you, could it? Right, this. Into the magic carpet. Hold up. Take me off the breath. To the warning. What? See you. Oh, there we go. Look at this, we get a mega big butt bash on these chests. Like that, there we go.